Do you love to have fun at school? Just imagine giving your teacher a bouquet with worms, putting an octopus into a cup of coffee, and finally, drinking some ink. Don't do it at school. Keep smiling and enjoy our new pranks. Miss Smith has put on her brightest red lipstick. She keeps smirking and flirting with someone on the phone. Everything suggests that she has finally met a boyfriend. I wonder who he is. Maybe it's our PE teacher. Yuck! It's weird to see your strict teacher behaving like a teenager. But on the other hand, a romantic Miss Smith gives us a good reason to prank her. Let's make a beautiful bouquet of flowers. Make a bouquet out of fresh sprigs and berries. Tie it with a ribbon and make a neat bow. Spray the bouquet with clear polish and sprinkle with glittering stars. Now, decorate the bottom of the bouquet. Knead white and black modeling clay. Roll out a thin snake of the black clay. Put it on a sheet of the white clay and cut out a strip. Wrap the white modeling clay around the black snake and roll it up. Cut it into small pieces and shape each piece to look like a worm or larva. Make rounded ends. Scratch rings on the worm's body. Bend the clay worms a little to make them look more realistic. Attach them to the bottom springs of the bouquet with superglue. The bouquet with worms is straight from a garden. It will certainly make a woman happy. Complete this romantic set with some delicious candies. Suck soy sauce into a syringe. Fill chocolate candies with the spicy filling. Wrap the candies with wrappers as though nothing is wrong. Put the bouquet into a vase and voila! Add a card from a secret admirer. Ready? Teleport the vase onto the teacher's desk. Send the candies as well. Miss Smith finds the gifts. It's so unexpected. She is sure that it's a love delivery from her boyfriend. Marvelous! She puts a candy into her mouth and takes the bouquet out of the vase at the same time. Oops! Double strike! The candy is too salty, and the bouquet is a home for worms. Ghastly! But Miss Smith sees her students laughing, so it gives her a clue that her boyfriend has nothing to do with it. The girls at the farthest desk are responsible for these shenanigans. Miss Smith is no slouch too. She decides to ruin her students' little snack. As soon as the girls are about to enjoy a banana and an apple, the treacherous teacher stops the time and starts working magic on the fruit. Bend thin wire to make 2 loops joined in the middle. Cut off the excess. Make a stem to stick the wire into fruit. Paint the midge with black nail polish. Cover it with clear nail polish so that there is a thin film on the wings. Make a whole swarm of midges. Stick the fireflies in the fruit. The girls stretch out to take delicious fruit, but the flies discourage them from having a snack. It's so disgusting. Even if the insects are not real, the fruit does not look tempting anymore. Well, Miss Smith, the midges are only the first strike in our prank war. Get ready, teacher! Let's prepare an aquarium pencil case for the teacher. Fill a Ziploc bag with water. Zip it and put it into an empty pencil case. Put school supplies on top. Shift the pencil case closer to Miss Smith. She puts a pen in it without looking and pricks the water bag accidentally. Little by little, the desk is being flooded. The teacher is confused. Where does the water come from? It's your students' tears, Miss Smith. Miss Smith never lets us have fun during classes. As soon as we start dancing, she makes a remark. We have to entertain ourselves another way. I will give a pen with a spring and a sticky notebook to my friend. Attach double-sided tape to a notebook cover. My friend takes the notebook and her hand sticks to the cover at once. This notebook is a special one. It'll make the knowledge stick to you. Meantime, my sleeve is the only thing that sticks. After getting off the notebook, I take a pen, but weird things continue to happen. The pen retracts at the most unexpected moment. Take a spring out of a retractable pen. Snip off the refill of a regular ballpoint pen. Attach a spring to it. Put the refill back into the barrel of the regular pen. My friend must have given me a lazy pen. It refuses to work. It keeps goofing off and dipping suddenly all the time. Well, that's enough. It's been the last straw. The blue-eyed girl has made me go nuts this time. A real war is going to begin. It's great the peacemaker Miss Smith hurries up to stop the conflict. She persuades the girls to stop fighting and to make up the quarrel, but the enemies still keep holding grudges. The stress must have made a huge effect on my neighbor's mental health. She is going to drink some ink. Pour ink out of the bottle. Wash it thoroughly and pour Coca-Cola instead. The blue-eyed girl tries to stop her friend. Drinking ink is dangerous. However, nothing bad has happened to her. Then, the blue-eyed girl takes the risk to taste what there's inside. It's just delicious Coca-Cola. She drinks up everything without leaving a sip to her friend. My friend has finally decided to come to grips with her notes. She wants to highlight the main information, but she takes a wrong marker. Take tips out of pink and black markers. Put the black tip into the pink marker. Paint the protruding part with pink nail polish. Leave the edge without polish so that the marker could write. A treacherous marker. It crosses out the entire word instead of highlighting it. I blame my neighbor as usual, but it's not her prank, it's Miss Smith's job. She's sitting at her desk pretending she has nothing to do with it. But we can see right through her. Miss Smith likes candies very much, but eating in class means breaking the rules. She has another plan. She will disguise candies as an eraser. Take a kneaded eraser out of the package. Put Fruittella candies into a microwave for 20 seconds. Add black liquid food coloring into the melted mass and knead it wearing gloves. Shape it into a 3D rectangle to look like a kneaded eraser. Put it into the package instead of the real eraser. Miss Smith takes out the kneaded eraser and wants to take a bite of it, but she sees the reaction of her students. Ew! Why would Miss Smith be chewing on an eraser? There is nothing to be done. Miss Smith pretends that the eraser is her favorite dessert that she eats on a daily basis. Let's put a little friend into Miss Smith's cup stealthily. A cute little octopus which will grow into a giant sea monster. Take a rubber octopus growing bigger in size when it gets into fluid. Toss it into a drink. Yuck! It looks terrifying. Miss Smith is drinking her coffee, looking through her Instagram, when a sudden guest gets into her cup. She doesn't notice that her mug turns into an octopus aquarium. She goes away to take a wipe for cleaning a spilled stain. Meanwhile, her little guest turns into a real sea monster. When Miss Smith takes another sip, she is terrified to discover the sea dweller. Well, now she will have to wipe her desk again. She might be allergic to seafood. It's time to run away. That's been certainly too much. Miss Smith has lost her temper. She rants and raves and decides to take revenge. Her face will be watching her students from all their school supplies from now on. Cut the teacher's face of different sizes out of printed photos. Choose images of different facial expressions. Attach the images to school supplies. Put all the school supplies into a holder so that one doesn't notice them right away. Miss Smith attached her photos to all the pens and notebooks. No one will hide from her gaze from now on. The girls sit down at the desk. At first, they think it's cute. Later on, they think it's fun. But after seeing the teacher's face on every marker and ruler, it becomes terrifying a bit. Ubiquitous Miss Smith. She is everywhere you're looking at. The prank named I'm Watching You is a big-time success. The girls already regret having pranked their teacher so carelessly. No more pranking on the teacher. The only thing left to do is to prank my desk neighbor. I've got an unusual brush for it. Cut bristles off an old brush. Shape modeling clay so that it looks like the bristles and glue it to the brush. Cut off the excess. Scratch the clay to imitate the bristles. Paint the clay bristles with acrylic paint for a natural look. The blue-eyed girl dips the brush into water and tries to take some paint, but the bristles are stiff, as though they are made out of wood or modeling clay. Anyway, painting with this brush is impossible. On the other hand, my friend gets my unusual marker. What's wrong with it? Why doesn't it work? Take a tip out of a marker. Take an eraser of the same color and cut out a piece of the appropriate size. Stick it into the marker barrel. My friend wants to color a stress-relieving picture, but the marker turns out to be broken or whatever. It doesn't work at all. An eraser is hidden in it instead of the marker. On the other hand, you may erase the pencil traces off the picture. It looks like the neighbor is satisfied with the new properties of the marker. The prank has failed. I added some gloss to these scissors. Apply lip gloss of the appropriate color to the scissors handles from the inside. When my friend needs to cut paper, she takes my beautiful scissors. In a few seconds, her fingers get covered with the pink gloss. The scissors have pranked her. Here you are. Take wet wipes. They will take away all the gloss. Take wipes out of the package and pour white glue in it. Close the package carefully. The blue-eyed girl opens the package of wet wipes, but some sticky fluid starts pouring out. It seems these wet wipes have more wet than wipes. You need to wash your hands thoroughly after using them. The blue-eyed girl is making her paper craft. She needs sticky tape urgently. I happen to have the right thing on hand. Fasten the tape with Superglue. The blue-eyed girl tries her best to tear off some sticky tape, but she fails. Apparently, this is kamikaze tape. It stuck itself. There is nothing we can do with it. Did you like our school pranks? Then write in your comments how you will prank your classmates. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell so that you don't miss the most interesting videos on the Troom Troom channel.